were actually correct.
And
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to EmpireCV.tv. We are here today with the lovable Jeremy Rathbone. A lot of you may know him already from such places, such fine establishments as the Art Room at Empire's Comics Vault, the Crocker Con, bringing culture to those less fortunate, SatCon, just in other places and events around town. Jeremy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Well, I
made him uncomfortable. He's
away. I'm not. I don't know. Not used to people saying all these nice things.
And I thought it was the arm around you.
No, that's fine.
Okay, all right.
I draw stuff and I paint stuff. Mostly I paint stuff, and then I paint some more stuff. I do a lot of comics.
You do a lot of like Doctor Who, Star Wars, things like that too.
Yeah.
And some great sci-fi stuff like Dune.
Dune, yeah, I love Dune.
By the power of Grayskull.
And He-Man, Ronnie's personal favorite. I think he has a pink shirt just like Prince Adam. So what are you here for to tell us about today, Jeremy?
Well, I'm here to talk about my Kickstarter.
Which is going to be launching this week, correct?
This week.
And what is the name of the Kickstarter?
Saga of the Robo-Vikings.
Saga of the Robo-Vikings. So you can look that up on Kickstarter pretty soon here. You'll have more info on your Facebook, I assume.
Yeah, Facebook.
Is that going to be the main source for them to check?
Facebook's going to be the main thing. They'll also be able to hear about it through Scattered Comics.
Oh, of course.
They picked up the title.
Oh, awesome. Look at that. He didn't tell me any of this. That's pretty cool. So then why don't you tell us a little bit about the Saga?
Well, the way we're doing it is kind of like the old Marvel stories where it was two different stories combined into one book.
Okay.
And they're both serialized. We've got two different stories. In the first book that we're kickstarting, it's going to be 48 pages in length, and it's going to contain two stories. If we go enough beyond our regular funding goal to our stretch goal, we're going to make it a 60-page book.
Oh, nice. That way, and I like that about that too, because with stretch goals, the people who have already pledged don't have to pledge anything else.
Right.
They just get extra stuff if enough people do it. So if it's something that you enjoy, and if you've pledged, make sure you tell your friends, because then you get a little something extra too. So, what's the premise of it? What are we going to be reading?
Well, it's following the sort of surreal adventures of robotic Vikings.
Okay. We haven't heard much about those in mythology.
Yeah, the olden days when everyone was a robot.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Vikings fought King Arthur and lots of explosions.
Okay, that's awesome. Where can they find you online?
Really, Facebook's a great place.
Okay.
It's, just Jeremy Rathbone, Facebook. I've experimented with other websites, and I've just got a lot more traffic through Facebook.
That's perfect. So, plus, you can see a lot of the stuff that he does on the ECV Press Sketch a Day, because you're constantly posting on there.
Yeah.
So don't forget, guys, Saga of the Robo-Vikings. When should they look on Kickstarter for this?
Oh, what? Let's see. It's the 28th?
Yep.
Wednesday the 29th.
All right.
It's going to be going.
Then, and you can also look on our Facebook, because when he posts the official launch, we will share it over there so that you can have a chance to just directly link. Why type in extra stuff? The internet's fun. So, well, thank you, Jeremy. One more question. What goal are you trying to get to?
To get the book funded so we can print it out, we need 1550.
There we go.
That's the exact amount.
So that's, go look at the goals, look at the tiers, because there's always different things. If you've never been to a Kickstarter, different tiers, you can give it different levels, and you get a lot of different things. So good luck, Jeremy.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming down, sir.
Thank you.
Sweet. All right, now on to the comic books. So let's go ahead. We got a big week, actually. The first one, that we're going to do, was coming out weekly. This is the first week that doesn't have a new Axis, but they have a companion guide here going on with it. So if you're into the Axis, that's everything outside of it. Spider-Man in the now canceled Fantastic Four. All kinds of rumors going around about Marvel canceling Fantastic Four, killing Wolverine, whether or not they're going to be doing this to hurt the other studios, but I'm just going to miss the Fantastic Four because the Marvel world without a Fantastic Four book seems very strange. But if you're reading New Avengers and Avengers, Sue Storm is now a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in charge of tracking down her husband, Reed Richards, because old Captain America has decided that the Illuminati needs to go down. He's found out what they've done, and he's got the full force of S.H.I.E.L.D. trying to find the Illuminati, who consists of, you got Beast, you got Hulk, you got Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt, and it's been a great story. Plus, New Avengers and Avengers, I believe, are going to be the huge jumping off point for what's coming next for Marvel. Guardians of the Galaxy, we're finishing up Original Sin. This should probably be the very last Original Sin tie-in. Thanos, this one really has to do with Thanos and his son, who we saw in Infinity. Thanos came to Earth in Infinity, but he wasn't there to destroy, he was there to finish off the last of his offspring, who of course got away, and that's why we have the book. Logan Legacy, Death of Wolverine just happened. We got a couple books out this week that follow up on that, which is that one, and I don't know where the other one is, but it's a Death of Wolverine with Deadpool and Captain America, because that just seems like a great, team up. All new X-Men, they got shunted over to the Ultimate Universe, dealing with Miles Morales there. Batman Eternal, we've got Future's End this week as well. We also got World's End. The DC weeklies are coming out hot and fast. Justice League United with the Legion of Superheroes. This was awesome. So it opens up with Mon-El coming to kill a small child that the Justice League is actually protecting. Of course, it's to save the universe in the future, but you get your customary battle. It's a really fun book. The annual, you don't have to have had stuff before this if you're a Legion fan and you just want to fix. Harlequin, it's a scratch and sniff issue. Evidently there were allocations. If you need one, let me know. Call me, Facebook me, send me an email. These are going to go very fast. And she smells like bubblegum. I knew it. Bubblegum and candy. Wonder Woman, the end of the era. I know a lot of people are excited because the Finches are coming on. But this has been a lot of fun. Thank you, Azzarello. I really enjoyed it. I love the artwork, and I'm sad to see it go. But it was a good ending and a wrap-up to everything that's been going on since issue number 1. That's 3 years. It's a 3-year story arc. I loved it. Godhead, I've talked a lot about this. If you're a New Gods fan, or if you're a Green Lantern fan, you're missing out if you don't pick up the other pieces because it's all coming together. Highfather wants a white ring, or at least a white ring bearer. Namely Kyle, the only person who's ever been able to carry them all, and he wants to break the Source World. World's End, that is a creepy Fury from Apocalypse. Looks like a spider. Batman, showing up in Future's End. We got Vertigo Quarterly, a ton of short stories by Vertigo artists and writers, some newcomers, some oldcomers, but it's just a one shot. You can get in, you can get out. Wayward. This is the one that's really exciting this week. There is a new Sonic video game and television show, and they've gone big with the Sonic. It's a whole new thing, a great place to jump on, whether you're just a Sonic fan or if you have kids, and there's a ton of different covers to choose from with all of the characters that you know and love. The ending to this was great. This is the one where we have to wait again. We have to wait for their little break. They're very successful. They can afford to do this. They take 3-month breaks every 6 issues. The ending was great. I can't really say anything because if I say a thing about this, I'm ruining it. So just come and pick up your saga. I know you all read it. This one starts with a nuclear bomb going off in New York. We then jump ahead to the world that we now live in based on a terrorist attack hitting that part of the United States. Plus, the really great thing about this is if you want to just give it a shot, it's only $3.99 and you get like 43 pages worth of it. So it's a huge book. And it's got a Temple Smith cover. Low. Oh, this book is amazing. Artwork is just fantastic. Remender is like on fire. Everything this man does lately, except Deadly Class, not really a fan of that. But Low and Black Science, 2 of my favorites. And Tokini's art, this is one of the best things on the shelf. And the last issue, when they showed like 4 or 5 pages of them just swimming through the ocean with all these exotic giant creatures, I had to look at it a few times. Little Nemo, the princess needs a new companion. So in the first one, they were trying to basically convince Nemo to come. In this one, he's getting the rundown. He gets taken to Slumberland, shown the ropes, and introduced to the princess. And it ends with an actual cliffhanger in Little Nemo. That just sounds kind of strange, but it worked. A new Avatar book, and this is exactly what it sounds like. There are dark gods, and people worship them, and absolutely horrible things happen. It's just like Cross. It's like God is Dead. If you like those kind of things, you're gonna love this one. It was extremely brutal. Cutter, the final one from the new Cocktail Mini. Couple captains this week. Captain Midnight, good pulpy classic fun. Captain Victory with Nathan Fox on art. Very underrated. He's a really good sci-fi artist. Speaking of remember, got some Black Science. And Alien. If you guys are not reading all of them, I almost recommend not even picking one of them up unless you're reading Alien, Aliens vs. Predator, Predator, and Prometheus, because they all completely tie together. You're reading one, you're seeing characters from another book. In some of them, in fact, it's taking place after the other books. You're releasing them in a very interesting way, and you're getting one giant story a piece at a time. So check them all out if you guys are reading any of them. It'll probably explain a lot. Rasputin, exactly what it sounds like. It's Rasputin. It opens up with him about to get killed. He knows it's coming. We jump back to his childhood, and we get to take a peek at some of the things that have made him the man who he is today. And I don't know if you can really see it, but the artwork, very unique. Image has been getting some great artists. So Rasputin #1 comes out tomorrow from Image. Do not forget that we have a Halloween costume contest. We have a pumpkin carving contest, and you kids can now, from this point through, I can't remember when, you're going to have to go to empirescomics.com. They can trade in their candy for comics. You come in, we've got a little bowl. For every bowl they fill, they get a free comic. We've already had some taking advantage of this, and we have a great selection of stuff, so they're going to find something they want. Thank you very much, you guys, and have a great one. Oh, yes, we've also got the food drive going. There's something out there to start collecting now. We're going to be going all the way through the 15th of next month when we have a party in here. We're going to have some artists, some writers. It's going to be hosted by the SCCG and Scattered, and they're going to be putting their stuff out, selling things, and of course, getting you to come down and help the needy. So thank you very much, you guys.